Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal. Stand before you with a topic: political theory, its meaning, types, branches and theories. In political theory, meaning, types, branches, theories, part 1 video, I have discussed meaning of political theory and one point is left. In political theory, meaning, types, branches, theories, part 2, I discuss meaning of political theories where one point is left, and types, branches and theories of political theory. This meaning, types, branches and theories of political theory is found in +3 first semester, +3 first year second semester, core number 3 paper, +3 first year second semester, core number 3 paper, which is Introduction to Political Theory. So, in this video I will discuss political theory, meaning, types, branches and theories of political theory. It is found in +3 first year second semester on the basis of New Educational Policy 2020. But before I discuss political theory, its meaning, types, branches and theories, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. In this channel, so far as +2 level is concerned, political science videos of +2 first year and +2 second year, both in English and Odia. So far as +3 section is concerned, +3 first year second semester, political science videos on the basis of New Educational Policy is found, and from +3 second semester to third semester, +3 third semester to +3 sixth semester, both political science honors videos and ethics and values videos are found, and +3 second semesters political science general elective video is found, and environmental studies videos of +3 first semester is found. And I want to inform my viewers that any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal. I want to inform my viewers that any video you want on any topic, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in Google or YouTube. You will get videos both in English and Odia. Any video you will find in English, be sure its Odia version is also the channel. And any video you will find in Odia, be sure that its English version is also in the channel. Let us start. Political theory, meaning, types, branches and theories of political theory. So what is political theory? Political theory is a subfield of political science which studies following matters which influence political communities and political institutions. Political theory is a subfield of political science or is a branch of political science which studies those matters which influence political communities and political institutions. So, political theory means it is a branch of political science. It studies those matters which influence political communities and political institutions. So, which factors influence political community and political institutions? Political theory examines various fundamental political principles. Political theory examines various fundamental political principles influencing political communities like liberty, equality and justice. we have discussed it in political theory, meaning, types, branches, theories, part 1 video. Then it studies various political systems influencing political communities like democracy, socialism. It studies various political systems which influence political communities and political institutions. It was also discussed in its part 1 video. And political theory studies various political ideologies influencing political communities like liberalism, socialism. Political theory also studies various political ideologies which influence political communities and political institutions. Up to this we have discussed in its part 1 video. And today's in political theory, meaning, types, branches and theories, part 2 video, we'll discuss the 4th point. I have already told you that political theory studies those factors which influence political factor and which influence political communities and political institutions. In its past video, I discussed 3 important points. And today I will discuss political theory studies historical and contemporary issues influencing political communities, including political theory studies historical and contemporary issues influencing political communities, including, so it studies historical and contemporary issues which influence political communities and political institutions. So what historical and contemporary issues political theory studies? Number 1, rise and fall of empire. It includes factors responsible for rise and decline of political entities. It discusses factors which are responsible for the rise and fall of empires. Number 2, nature of war and peace. It studies causes of conflicts and conditions for achieving lasting peace. Political theory studies causes of conflicts and conditions for achieving lasting peace. What are the causes of conflicts and what is the and condition for lasting peace? What are the causes of conflicts and what are the conditions for achieving lasting peace? Number 3, role of technology in politics. It studies role of technology in political process and governance. It studies role of technology in political process and governance. Number 4, global political challenges. It studies global political challenges like climate change, economic inequality in international level. It studies global political challenges, means what challenges are found now for the earth, like climate change, economic inequality in international level. So we have discussed meaning of political theory. So political theory means it studies those factors which influence political communities and political institutions. So we have discussed here 4th important points. Now discuss types of political theory. What are the types of political theory? Political theory, it is of 2 following types. Political theory is 2 types. Number 1, normative political theory. So what is normative political theory? It is a way of thinking about politics that focuses on what ought to be rather than just what it is. Political theory is 2 types. One is normal political theory, other one is the empirical political theory. What is normal political theory? It is a way of thinking about politics that focuses on what ought to be rather than what is. Normative political theory is a political theory which studies what would be in the future. It is about what kind of society and government would be best and why. It studies what would be, what ought to be. So normative political theory is a political theory which studies what ought to be. What type of steps will be taken for a best government and why. Number 2, empirical political theory. It is a way of thinking what is happening in the world of politics using evidence and data. Empirical political theory, is a theory which studies what is happening in the world, what is going on in the world on the basis of evidence and data. So we are clear about the meaning of political theory, types of political theory. Now discuss branches of political theory. Political theory has three branches. Number one, classical political theory. Classical political theory is essentially the ancient Greeks and other early thinkers' idea about how society should be organized and governed. So classical political theory is essentially the ancient Greeks and other early thinkers' idea about how society would be organized. So classical political theory is a theory which studies ancient political thinkers or thinkers of ancient Greece, their ideas about how society should be organized. So classical political theory is essentially the ancient Greeks or other early thinkers' idea about how society should be organized. So ancient political theory is a theory which studies the ideas of ancient political thinkers, ideas of political thinkers of Greece about how society should be organized. So classical political theory is a political theory which studies essentially ancient Greeks and other early thinkers' idea. It studies ancient Greeks and other early thinkers' idea about how society should be organized. So what were the views of early thinkers of Greece and other early thinkers' idea about how the society should be organized and governed, focusing on concepts like justice, democracy, and the best way to rule, with thinkers like Plato and Aristotle as key figures. So classical political theory is a political theory which was propounded by ancient thinkers including Plato and Aristotle. This theory studies ancient thinkers' ideas or thinkers of ancient Greeks about how society should be organized, how it would be governed. It also studies justice, democracy, and best way to rule. So we are clear about the classical political theory. Now discuss modern political theory. What is modern political theory? Modern political theory emphasizes empirical observation and analysis of political phenomena. So modern political theory is a political theory which emphasizes empirical observation and analysis of political phenomena. It studies empirical observation and analysis of political phenomena. Modern political theory emphasizes empirical observation and analysis of political phenomena. It emphasizes empirical observation or scientific observation of political phenomena. It is based on facts or verifiable data. It is based on facts or verifiable data rather than values which are not verifiable. So modern political theory is based on facts or verifiable data, not on values which are not verifiable. So modern political theory emphasizes empirical observation, scientific observation, and analysis of political phenomena. It is based on facts or verifiable data rather than values which are not verifiable. So we are clear about classical political theory, modern political theory. Now discuss. So Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau are the key thinkers of modern political theory. Modern political theory, its propounders are Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. Now discuss contemporary political theory. Contemporary political theory studies current issues like social justice, feminism, environment. Role, Foucault, Habermas, etc. are its key thinkers. Contemporary Political theory is a political theory which studies the current issues like feminism, social justice, environment. Role, RAWLS, roles. Foucault, FOUCAULT, Foucault. Habermas, HABERMS, are its supporters. So we are clear about the meaning of political theory, then types of political theory, then branches of political theory. Now discuss theories of political theory. There are many theories of political theory. We will discuss here 7 theories of political theory. Number 1, social contract theory. This theory argues that political authority derives from a contract between people and government. Social contract theory is a theory which speaks that political authority is derived from a contract between people and government. It explores why people agree to form society. It explores why people agree to form societies and surrender some freedoms in exchange for security and order. Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau are its key thinkers. So social contract theory is a theory which believes that political authority is derived from the agreement between people and the government, and it explores why people agree to form society. It studies why people agree to form societies and surrender some freedoms in exchange for security and order. It studies why people want to form a society and why they are interested to surrender some freedoms in exchange of security and order. Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau are its supporters. Number 2, liberalism. Liberalism focuses on individual liberty, freedom and equality. Liberalism is another theory of political theory. Liberalism focuses on individual rights, freedom and equality. It focuses on individual rights, freedom and equality. It advocates for a limited government to protect personal freedom and promote social progress. Locke, Mill, Rawls are its propounders. Liberalism is another theory. Liberal theory focuses on individual rights, freedom and equality. It focuses on individual rights, freedom and equality. It advocates for a limited government to protect personal freedom and to promote social progress. Locke, John Locke, J.S. Mill, Rawls are its propounders. Number 3, Marxism. It says history is a struggle between classes like ruling class, bourgeois, and proletariat class, working class. Marxism is a theory which says that history is a struggle between ruling class, bourgeois, and worker class, proletariat. And it argues capitalism leads to exploitation. It argues capitalism will lead to exploitation. By capitalism, there will be exploitation. And classless society is solution. Karl Marx is its propounder. Number 4, conservatism. It is another theory of political theory. It stresses to tradition, stability, and gradual change. Conservatism stresses to tradition, stability, and gradual change. It stresses to tradition. It believes in stability and gradual change. It is against radical reforms. It is against sudden reforms and emphasizes the importance of established institutions. It emphasizes the importance of established institutions. Edmund Burke is its propounder. Then 5th, feminism. It focuses on gender equality and against patriarchy. Feminism focuses on gender equality. It argues for gender equality and against patriarchy system. Patriarchy means where father is the head. It criticizes those theories for ignoring women's contributions. It criticizes those theories who ignore women's contribution. Mary Wollstonecraft, Judith Butler, and Simon de Beauvoir are its thinkers, are its key thinkers. Then realism. This theory speaks that every state looks its own interest to exist in the world. Realism is a theory speaks that every country looks its own interest to exist. Machiavelli and Hobbes are its propounders. Finally, postmodernism. It believes that in the world a lot of different ideas, culture and beliefs exist and we respect it like a rainbow of colors instead of just one. Post-modernism is a theory which speaks that in this world it believes that in the world a lot of different ideas, culture and beliefs exist. It believes that in the world a lot of cultures, a lot of beliefs, a lot of ideas are found. But everything, every idea in the world, a lot of ideas, a lot of beliefs are found. But every idea, every culture, every belief is important and must be respected. Like a rainbow of colors instead of just one. Michael Foucault and Jacques Derrida are its propounders. So postmodernism believes that in the world a lot of different ideas, cultures, beliefs exist and be respected. In the world a lot of different ideas, different beliefs, different cultures are found. Each culture is important, each idea is important, each belief is important. Everything, every idea, every culture must be respected. Just like rainbow has colors, just like a rainbow of colors, just like a rainbow has many colors instead of just one. So in this video we have discussed in this video part 1, in this video part 2, in its previous video part 1 we have discussed meaning of political theory, types of political theory, branches of political theory and theories of political theory. So I request my viewers to subscribe the channel so new videos will come to you. And the most important thing is aware of your friends, those who are ignorant about this channel, so that some students will be benefited. I request my viewers that if we will give a little help to anybody, we can prove ourselves to be a human being. Thank you. Have a good day.